So welcome back to Hot Red Mess, everybody. As you guys know, I'm sitting in a tow truck. And I get this beautiful orange strap. And I've been trying all week to do an episode, like record and all this. So you guys are going to be recording with me in the truck. I'm stressed the fuck out to the nines. I'm supposed to start school this week. And apparently you have to fill out your fucking FAFSA or they won't accept it. Which is bullshit, because let's be for real, people. I'm working class. I'm never getting financial aid. It's never happening. I should just be able to give you my tax returns, tell you how much I make a year, and that's it. And you're gonna say, yep, go fuck yourself, because that's the traditional things that happen. But no, not a thing. So I can't get my schedule until I fill out the stupid fucking FAFSA, which whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to go do that, because in order to benefit myself, I have to do all that, which is cool. Whatever. So it's really annoying though. I don't know how many of you out there also trying to like go back to school, or it's already a struggle as it is to try to go to school when you're a mom and you're a dad, or you're just yourself as an adult trying to be better. It's hard, which is why I keep telling all my kids, I'm like, listen, don't take a fucking year off, don't do any of that bullshit, because the minute that you do, you're done. However, on a good note, I was very lucky and fortunate this morning to talk to one of my besties, and man, that's fucking amazeballs. She is awesome. Alright, she goes by Bonbon, and I just want you to know that my Bonbon is amazing, okay? So she called me this morning on her way to work, and she moved recently to the Carolinas, which is cool. Super happy for her, because she needed to get the fuck out of here. Like, obviously we're in Massachusetts, but she needed it. Her family, they all needed to change, and it was amazing, and she's loved it down there forever, and I'm just super pumped for her. But she called me this morning. Anybody ever got that one friend that they call you and you're like, yes, and you answer it and you just know that it's gonna be the best conversation ever? Even if it's for 5 minutes, it's gonna make your whole fucking day just so much better. Well, that's how I woke up and came out to life today on this beautiful Friday. And I started, like, I'm going into my weekend with a big ass smile on my face because of her. Like, that's amazing. Like, that is some shit that not everybody is blessed to have, and I am blessed. God, my brakes in this thing are awful. But it's okay, this is not my truck. My new truck is sitting. Well, anyway, so I have this great friend, and she called me this morning, and we started talking about merpigs. Like, she was like, oh, I want to go swimming with the piggies. And I was like, oh, what? I'm like, well, I don't want to swim like if they're pooping. And she was like, they live on the land and they swim in the water. They don't shit in the water. She goes, but newsflash for you. And I was like, what? She goes, all animals that live in the ocean shit in the ocean. I was like, oh, well, I didn't think of it that way, so okay, cool. So that's what's really funny. This guy, Vinny, is in my truck dying. I have the AC on, and he's like, like, eat your fucking leg thing and call it a day, bro. So anyway, so I was like, oh, she goes, they're not like merpigs. They're not like, that's so funny. So I'm literally coming up with the craziest little outfit that I'm going to wear in the pool, which will be posted. I'm sure you guys will all see it because I'm going to post it. However, my biggest thing right now is support, right? So obviously I'm trying to become a content creator. Obviously we started the podcast. Obviously there's so many obviouses, okay? So I have all this traction and all this stuff that keeps coming at me, right? With all these analytics. But yet my post gets 13 views on YouTube. If you took 18,000 views in 28 days and you divided it by each post, it would still be more than 13 views. Or 2. Or 3. So, like, what the fuck? What is that about? I'll be right back. Hold on. This man, he says, you got GPS? You can't just look me up on GPS and see where I am? No, I'm going to pick up the phone and call you because I don't really care where you are. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Good Lord. Anywho, supporters, content creators, that's what we're talking about, guys. Just in case someone is just tuning in. We're not in a traditional studio right now because I'm stuck in a tow truck. So here we are, killing it, hot rod messed up, because everything's, you just never know. Anyways, being a content creator, which is technically what I am considered because I'm a podcaster, and I'm slash podcaster, right? So I create content and things that are for discussion or for fun or whatever. So I started following a couple people on YouTube so I could build my YouTube channel and all this fun stuff, and that I can get my analytics and everything, because in order to get sponsors and things like that, you have to have analytics, right? And analytics are basically, it's developed by whatever platform it is. So like TikTok has their own, Facebook has their own, Lemonade has their own. Everybody has their own style of analytics, and they break it down by gender. They break it down by For You page, organically. Organically means it was just coming along, and there you are, boom. So it all breaks down, and it gives you all this good flow, like this good information to see how you're flowing. Now I have 60 subscribers on YouTube. Awesome. Back in June, I turned on a bunch of stuff, did a bunch of stuff, and I gained a lot more subscribers than what I had at the time, which is awesome. And then I learned that I got on and started listening to some YouTubers already that tell you how to handle YouTube and what you should be doing and how to turn on some of your settings and things like that to get you more views, more out there, which is awesome. Okay, done, check. I have turned on everything. I have done all the things. My analytics say I have 18,800 views in the past 28 days. Awesome. I'm thinking this is fucking great. I'm moving right along, right? But then you start doing the videos, like the shorts and things like that on other channels you're getting 500 to 1,000 views. But on YouTube, I'm only getting 13, 2, 4, like, then all of a sudden. So here's my problem with this. What happened? How did I go from 5,600 views on one post to 1,000 on another to this, that, and the other? And how did I get 18,000 views of my content in 28 days? Because if you take the amount of shorts that I've been putting on and you divide that 18,000 into the amount of shorts, each short should be like 1,000 views minimum. Okay? Minimum. Or 500. Whatever. Same gig. Okay? Minimum. That's 1,000 a day roughly. Okay? On average. But now, everything is slowing down. But it's only on YouTube. Nothing else. Now, is it the time? Because if you listen to these content creators that are telling you about YouTube and educating you on it, they all say time doesn't matter, it's consistency. It's keeping the algorithm going, because everything's done by an algorithm, and pushing it out. Finding your niche, making sure you're tagging your niches, making sure that your tags are correct with what you have. So I've gone through all of it. I've used ChatGPT to help me come up with ideas and things that like I don't necessarily know how to like get out of my brain into like a niche. Because guys, I'm 39 years old, okay? Niches didn't exist when I was younger. I had the most exciting thing I ever got was a color screen on my cell phone, and it was like 4 colors. So, and then when they came out with a pager, that was pretty exciting. But anyways, I mean, I had the rainbow pager that, you know, and also the one that was clear, you could see through it. That was pretty awesome. How many of you out there know that? So anyway, so I've put out a bunch of stuff. Oh, my tits. This awful shirt. I got these great new bras though, so it's awesome. So I put out all this great content, and people are commenting, people are doing all the things. But what I recently just learned, and again, I'm just learning from picking people's brains. I did sign up for Digital Wealth Academy because I want to monetize and I want to make money off this, because I'm kind of tired of driving a truck and stuff like that. You get kind of burnt out, and we've talked about it. Like, I know that I've talked in previous episodes how I chose this life because I chose to support my husband, but this was not my dream, so to speak, was the automotive world. I love the automotive world, and I love the thrill of the chase, and I love hot rods, and I love burnouts, and I mean, there's nothing sexier than an old school car that just, I mean, I'm telling you, it's awesome. But it wasn't my dream, like, it wasn't my thing. So this next adventure in my life is content creator or podcaster. And I've kind of been all over the place in my life doing a bunch of different fun things, but here I am. So now I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm writing a book, I'm doing all this stuff, but I have to figure out all this. Sorry for the bouncing, by the way, we're in a tow truck. I have to figure out all of this stuff. Now, if I was 20, it'd be no problem. If I was 16, it'd be second nature to me, because that's all they know, okay? But I don't. This is all new. Like, I remember when YouTube came out, and it was like, I was lost. Like, it was just so confusing and not user-friendly, and it was awful. And I remember my nephew, who was younger, talking all about it and how you can do this and how you can do that. And I mean, and he's got it figured out, because like my brother's page is fantastic. I mean, they've got it all figured out. But I mean, obviously it took time for him to get there. It did not just happen overnight. And I understand that. I'm not looking for it overnight. But then you're listening to these YouTubers who are like, I got over 2,000 people in 2 weeks. All right, well, what are you doing? Like, are you paying for it? What are you doing? Because clearly I'm getting the attraction according to the analytics. Clearly I'm getting people are enjoying my content, or maybe they're not. Maybe there's somebody watching this now, I fucking hate you, you're a horrible person. But here we are. And I'm turning on all the right things, and I'm doing all the right things, and yet here I am, stuck in the hole. I'm literally like in YouTube prison right now. Like, how am I getting to the next step? Like, that's my big thing. So one of my friends was like, there's no rhyme to reason to it, you just got to keep on trucking around. Another friend of mine was like, they're not content creators, but they're affiliated creators, digital marketing affiliates. And they said, listen, just do it at the same time every day. That's that. Another one was like, post 3 times a day. Another one was like, but literally, like, I've done it all, and there really is no rhyme to reason. I could post something today, and it get 17,000 views. I could post something tomorrow and get 1 view. Or no views. It makes 0 sense. So my biggest thing right now is, here I am creating and doing and trucking along, but the biggest thing is support, right? So you need support from other people. So when you see my stuff, you should go and like and subscribe. Now, you can subscribe without getting emails. I learned that recently, because there are people out there that I want to support, that I really like their content, and I really just enjoy them in general, because I think they're funny as shit, And they kind of remind me a little bit of me when I was like, kind of my background and growing up and all this shit and like turning a leaf. And I subscribe, but I don't get email notifications. So I subscribed without getting blown up every 5 minutes, so to speak, in my inbox or by text messages or alerts or this, that, and the other. But you have to do all the things, because the second you don't do all the things, but you've clicked on my stuff, now the algorithm's like, they didn't stay long enough. If you stay more than 3 seconds, the algorithm pushes it. 3 seconds, guys. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, you're done. Go to 4 Mississippi. Click the heart. Click it. It's not that hard. When you see comments, like in a comment section on YouTube, click the comment. Make a comment. Make a review. Even if you hated the episode, or you hated whatever it was, or you're like, you're dumb, why did you do that? Post it. Comment. Bring it all up. Because then it starts this beautiful little algorithm where they don't necessarily, the algorithm doesn't know that you're, maybe shitting on me or not. I mean, AI knows, but it doesn't know any of that. It just knows how many times you clicked on my stuff, how many times how long you watched it. And here's the other thing: in order to monetize on YouTube as a business as a creator and a business account, which is what I'm considered, you need to have this 3,000 or 5,000 hours viewed. So if you're clicking, we'll say one episode and it's 25 minutes. You're not watching the whole thing. Even if you let it just die off in the background and you let it just run in the background, well, once you click off of it, it stops. It stops. The algorithm stops. It's no longer monitoring that. And if you were on for 10 minutes, well, it's only 10 minutes. But if you just let it run or listen to it or whatever, or just comment, now it's picking it up. Now it's saying, oh, okay, people are liking it. But by the way, all this has to happen within like the first minute of you putting out a video. Like, talk about having like, it's stressful, which is weird, because if your people that follow you don't like within like that first minute when that comes out on their page, they don't like it. For example, TikTok will not push your stuff further. So if you don't click the like button, TikTok's gonna go, oh, it's not good enough. They just scrolled through it. Right? But maybe you're gonna go back to it later because you just didn't have time, but it popped up while you were like scrolling through. Just like it. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. That's it. Tap, tap, gone. Because what happens is it's picking up that. The algorithm is picking up that click. And the algorithm is going, oh, okay, this is great. Oh, they like it. Oh, let's push it more. That's what you want. That's what content creators need. That's what they want. Because now you're relying on, like, I'm relying on the internet to basically, or kind of organically push my stuff so that you see it and I stay up on the fresh and the new. Now, mind you, there's a lot that I still have to do, and I get it, but it's a lot. Like, when I got into this a little bit ago, I was like, oh, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be fucking great. Well, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. And I don't care what you say. You can say that you've got it all figured out and it's mad easy, and I've listened to all these content creators telling me how easy it is, and how they just boom got it. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, because you have 89,000 people, but then some guy said it to me, not to me, but he said it in general, correct, and I started following him because I really liked his info on YouTube. He said that he never delete a video because you never know where that video is going to end up. So he wasn't monetizing, wasn't doing anything, wasn't anything. 6 months went by. All of a sudden, this video that got nothing, no likes, no nothing. And he said it. There was no reason why my video all of a sudden just skyrocketed and I started making money off of it. He's like, there's no reason. Because 6 months prior, it got no views. Oh, like 200 views, if that. He goes, if I was lucky. And then all of a sudden, the algorithm or something clicked, and boom, it went. You know, and then another person said, you know, keep everything the same so people recognize you. Well, that's cool. Like, I mean, I have the podcast room and everything like that, but like, most YouTubers are not in the same realm. Like, I have the logo and all that, which is great. So when you see like the dripping paint with the mess going down the side, you can automatically tag it with your eye and say, oh, it's Hot Rod Mess. You know, like things like that. But like for the most part, I'm not, who knows? Like tomorrow we could be doing burnouts somewhere and that's going to be what we're doing. Or we could be going out on the boat, or we could be traveling with the family, or we could be, you know, building a garage or jumping in the pool. Or by the way, we got to get back to the pool. I got a new post on that. We could be talking about sex. We could be talking about this, there is no like formal background for me. There is, it's the podcast room, but really there isn't, because I am just everywhere and anywhere, and I'm a mom, and I'm a boss, and I'm a woman, and aside from a mom, and I'm like, just I do whatever. Like, I'm not, like, I do some out-of-pocket shit. I'm just saying. But the thing is, though, is that if I was to just be the same every day, wouldn't that be boring? I don't understand that. And then you have other YouTubers who are, like, going to the next spot, doing the next thing. Okay. Like, I'm gonna get back into lives and all that come a little bit later, when people start wanting to put their cars in the garage and things like that, just because it's a little bit easier. But for the most part, content creator or podcaster is done by, is done by support. And I can't stress it enough. I was just talking to Alex the other day about, she sent me a message and she goes, would it kill somebody to hit a fucking heart? And it's like, you know, y'all are checking her out. You know, you seeing her ass like, oh, and those fuck me eyes she got. You know, you checking her out, okay? Just like it. Like it and love it. So it matters. So, but she's not wrong. Like, you know, she's like, well, the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And I get it. Like, dude, I get it. Which, by the way, she'll be out on Sunday. Hopefully we can get a episode in tomorrow. But, like, that's real. That's what real life is. So, like, and I could be on the motocross track. I mean, that's it. My husband's now on this kick of let's get an SUV and, RV, sorry, and let's go travel around the country. Guys, if that happens, mark my words, we will be in a full-blown domestic. I will be a raging alcoholic or super stoner. I'll be finding you guys along the way, along my journey, asking for some extras, and somebody roll this for me, because that is the only way I'm surviving in an RV with my husband. You guys remember that movie RV with Robin Williams, where the guy drives off the road, and it's Robin Williams, and he drives off the road and everything? My husband did that in a 36 Class A motorhome. And I said, dude, where are you going? Like, by the way, I was in my 09 Tahoe at the time with the dog in the front, Lola at the time, she was a boxer, who hated being in the car, pissed her pants every time. But this time, I let her sit up front. Well, lo and behold, she freaked out. He drove like off the road. I'm in the Tahoe that has 24-inch chrome rims, deep dish rims on it. That's lowered, by the way. I follow him. Jesus took the wheel for sure. I've got branch limbs coming at me, it was literally like out of the movie RV. Like, I couldn't even. And I'm on the phone with my sister-in-law going, your brother he's fucking lost his mind. He's lost his mind. And I said to her, I'm like, I have to call you back. So I call him and I'm like, what are you doing? He said, take a left. Eventually this pops out to a main road. Oh my God. And all my children are in this RV with him, and they're just laughing. And I'm going, oh my Literally wanted to crash out. But whatever. This is what it is. So, the short of it is, here comes my sonny. How you doing there, bud? We're doing a podcast episode. Want to say hi? No.
Hi, Vin.
Vinny's like, I've been in this damn truck, and she took the pizza out. He's like, no, I don't want anything to do with it. I'll support you, Mom, but I'm tired. So, anyways, long story short, the shit that I do is off the charts. It's all over the place. But I'm going to tell you this. Support is key. Like, love, and subscribe is key. Sharing it is key. One share can go to 100 people. And then that share can go to another 100 people. And so on and so on and so on and so on. So, comment. All of it. Like, all of that stuff counts. So, do it. Do it all. And I can't express this enough because, like, I have friends that are starting out and everything, and they're learning and all that. And I'm, like, learning, like, we're going to go back to school with Angie. Like, I got a couple fun episodes coming up on how I organize and keep my house color coordinated. Yes, my house is color coordinated with events. Ella's pink, small guy's green, Jake's blue, family affairs are in orange, Mom's purple, Dad's in black. It works. And we're going to get into that. But I know this is a lot of yapping and whatever, but I just want to let you guys know that support is key. Please help support us. Support all of them, everybody out there that's a content creator. And honestly, like, if you've got it all figured out and you know how this whole YouTube thing works and all this works, fuck, send me a message. Because there's no rhyme to reason. I got nothing. There's no rhyme to reason. So, anyways, my name is Angie. I am your Hot Rod Mess Diva. I would like to tell you guys that I love you all, and I love the ones that are supporting me so far. And we do have new merch coming out. I know that Jeanette was looking for new merch and everything to purchase. I'm waiting on my little model to come model my shirts, but she's being a little diva herself, so that we can, like, put them out and you guys can actually see them properly. So, and I gotta figure out again, I gotta learn how to do the website. So there we go. But that being said, I love you all. Thank you for the support so far. Keep supporting us. We're just gonna grow, okay? If you have something that you want to yap about, talk about, or you want me to touch on a subject that maybe I haven't touched on yet, let me know. HotRodMess.com. You deal directly with me. You can subscribe to HotRodMess.com and get updated emails and stuff like that from us if you need to, because you want to know what's going on or where we're going to be and all this. Yeah, so it's awesome. So I love you all. Again, Hot Rod Mess. You can see us on all major platforms. RSS.com at Hot Rod Mess is who we are. Podbeam, all of them. You can see us on all of them. But like it, love it, share it, do all the things on the buttons. Okay? So, peace out, everybody. Till next time.